With a lot of people dieting and counting calories, it's no surprise the battle of the bulge gets in the headlines. But as we grow older, other issues become apparent. With us this morning is Wes Cole. He's our fitness expert, and he's here to answer some questions for us today.
A lot of these questions are kind of fitness over 50, and like I said, kind of in the intro, oftentimes as we get older, some more simpler issues like mobility and just kind of getting up off of a chair become kind of an issue. And hopefully, we can answer some of these questions.
Good, and yeah, we have a number of them. So our first one's from George, and he says he's 68. He says, "My back is pretty weak, so I don't like to lift heavy things. What can I do safely?"
Well, you know, it's kind of a hard thing because when someone has a real weak back, they need to work it. But oftentimes you can't put a bar in their back, you can't load them properly, or it'll just risk injury. This is probably one of the safest exercises I have all my clients do, no matter how young or old they are. But it's a great thing to do, especially if you've had back problems. According to Dr. Stuart McGill, one of the world's leading back specialists, this is one of the safest exercises that you can do. It's just called the bird dog, and it looks kind of weird. It doesn't look like you're putting a lot of stress on your back, but remember, according to the doctor, it is muscular endurance in the low back, not muscular strength, that really is a determining factor on whether or not you're going to have back pain as you get older. Because if you think about it, the back, it's postural muscles. And as you get tired and fatigued over there, if they don't have a lot of stamina or endurance, you start to kind of pull your back. So this is a great exercise. Make sure you get both sides. And as you get more advanced, you can hold it and kind of do an isometric stretch. But try this, and I guarantee you 2 or 3 times a week, you'll automatically feel a big difference in your back. Thank you, Beth.
You said that's your lower back mostly?
Lower back, it works all the muscles along the spine, but especially the lower back. It's a very safe way to do it, especially if you've come off of a surgery or something. Very safe.
All right. Well, our next question is from Tom. He said, "I heard you could build muscle over 50. Is that true?"
Well, a lot of people, they don't think that they can build muscle, you know, after the age of 40. But, you know, the thing about it is you just got to kind of take that myth out of your head. There's been studies showing that hypertrophy or muscle gain can be found in men and women as old as 90 years old. So it's never too late. There's so much research showing that it's never too late to start exercising. And I can pull up so much data showing that you can build strength and muscle no matter how old you are. So it's never too late. Get that out of your head. You guys got the right idea. Get in there in the gym, no matter how old you are, and I guarantee you can improve your life.
Never too late.
Never too late.
All right, I like that. Well, next question is from Charles, and he says, "I want to be able to pick up my grandkids with ease. What's a good exercise?"
Well, this is a great complex that we do. Come on over here, Beth. This exercise right here will really condition the muscles that you need to pick up your grandkid. As you can see, Beth is coming in with a lunge, and then she's finishing off with a squat, and then she's going into a good morning. She's bending over. She's coming in with a lunge, doing both sides, and she's also doing a squat. Do this complex 2 or 3 times a week. Don't go very heavy. As you can see, she's bending over. She's working the muscles in the back. She's also working her lunge muscles, just like that. Thank you, Beth. But as you can see, when people pick up their kids, oftentimes it's 2 different methods. They're either bending at the waist to stress the back, or oftentimes they're kneeling down. And this exercise covers both techniques. Start light. Like I said, build the muscles, build most importantly the endurance in the low back. And I guarantee you 2 or 3 times a week, you'll pick up that grandkid. No problem.
No problem. Oh, that's great. Well, our next question is from Tim. He said, since turning 61 last January, he said he started getting so stiff in the upper back, he wants to know what he can do.
Well, this is a great exercise. Come on over here, Beth. I have a lot of people do this, and it looks difficult. It actually is kind of difficult, but this is the overhead squat. Now, as you can see, what Beth is doing right here is she's getting down. She's trying to just touch her butt on a box. It can be a chair or something like that, and she's keeping her arms locked out overhead. This is actually a variation of an Olympic lift, and this really stretches out the muscles all along the upper back. It's a real good back stretch. It's a great exercise to do if you sit down in a chair all day. It really pushes that chest out. Now, when you first start this exercise, you'll want to push the broom forward or the stick forward, but it's okay. She's pretty flexible. Just keep practicing until you get it down. It's not one of those exercises you'll get down right off the bat, but if you keep practicing, you'll do it.
All right, lots of good tips today.
Thank you, Beth.
Well, if you have any questions that you'd like Wes to answer, just go to the Weekend Morning section of our website, kjrh.com, and click on the Habitual Health link, or you can give him a call. His number is 749-0960, or just visit him at his gym, 46th, just east of Sheridan. Thank you.
Thank you.